Meister, it's your boy Buckmeister. Twice the nice that you were used to, Shablamsum, and today we are talking Superman and Lois episode 10. So, hi. If you're new here, my name is Buckmeister Cool from Meister Geek Media. I do all sorts of geek media from the comic books to the superheroes to the mangas and animes and sci-fis. If that sounds cool to you, please feel free to tickle that subscribe button and that bell button so you never miss a video. So, I am super late with this review, but anyway, here we are. Omni-Man might want to sue. Morgan Edge, get your lawyers together because Omni-Man might want to call foul. He might want to copyright. I'm just saying. Tragic backstory, check. There's a so the tragic backstory is in here, but it's something that would happen. Like if Superman landing went left, this is probably what could have happened. AKA Brightburn. Except this episode is doing things that I don't necessarily understand about the Superman mythos a little bit. Like, does the powers all go away unless they're in the sun? Like, if Clark is just in the house all day, does his powers go away or whatever? Because they do something to that effect in this episode, and it's a little bit confusing. Because I know I'm titling these reviews with the clickbaity title or whatever, even if it's not clickbaity. But one of my issues with the Superman mythos, and I mean they handle it well in this show, but one of my problems with the Superman mythos is just his powers. DC characters are so broken, or not all of them. I mean, Batman is broken to an extent, but he still loses, and it still makes sense. But coming to Superman, he can do so much that you never feel in peril for him. So coming to a show like this, especially with an episode like this, it reaffirms that I do like Superman, but I like him when it's not too much. You know what I'm saying? I like him when he's more of a superhero than a power fantasy, because there's a legitimate moment in this episode where I do feel scared for Superman, where I'm looking at Superman is in a situation where I'm like, how is he gonna do this? Because I don't see this going well. It was a pretty bad situation, and for the first time in forever, I think even for the first time since the Superman animated series, I actually said, oh snap, Superman is in trouble. Those are the words that came out of my mouth watching this episode. So good job to the episode, and maybe DC writers or people at DC, maybe you can take some notes on how to apply some of this to the comic book Superman. Because every story I've read of Superman, I always have questions. I mean, I still have questions in here, and I know you're supposed to say comic book logic sometimes, but here they earned it more with me than they have in the Superman comics. I'm just being real. Speaking of that, though, y'all needed Batman. This episode, y'all needed some Batman. Y'all needed Bruce was an old good old detective Batman, because the army is doing an okay job, but Batman would have prepped y'all from jump. Because if you watch the last episode with the reveal with Morgan Edge and everything and all that stuff, Batman would have been at Morgan Edge's house. How he pulled up on Lex Luthor and how he pulled up on Lex Luthor in the cartoon, Batman would have been at that man's house. He wouldn't have needed no Lois investigation. He would have pulled up right there and there. Are you a Kryptonian boy? I got this rock, so I dare you, try some. Okay, so would Batman have almost gotten killed? Yeah, sure. But I mean, he would have figured a way out. You want to know why? Because he's Batman. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. They avoided a huge cliche in this episode that I thought was coming, so I'm so happy that they avoided it. I feel so happy that they avoided it. I was like, good job on y'all. This is nice. I like that. Thank you so much. Jordan breaks the fourth wall in this episode. I thought it was funny because it's a bit of ironic dialogue that I found quite funny, so I made a note of it. Good at you. Good on you, Jordan. Nice one. Jonathan Kent Jonathan Kent, get this man some powers. Get this man some powers. I am season 2 of this show. We need some 2 Superboy. I don't give a damn. I don't care. 2 Superboys. Jonathan Kent, Superman without the super. Man, come on. Like, this character is so dope. This character is so dope. Like, because the other thing about Jonathan is that he's a juxtaposition. Like, getting into why I really like Jonathan and why he's probably my favorite character in this entire show. I mean, sure, Clark Kent Superman is actually doing it for me. Like, the actor who's playing him, Tyler Hoechlin, I think. I don't know if I got that right, but the actor who's playing Superman, I like all the actors. I like all the actors a lot in this show. I like them all. Like, they're all doing a phenomenal job. But like, the reason I like Jonathan as a character so much is because, like, he's supposed to be a lot of things because he is a jock, and he is charming to an extent, and he does what I'm saying, like, he had a lot of stuff going for him, and when he was supposed to fall apart, he didn't. And he's like legitimately a nice guy, and he's also, he's okay, I'm not sucking his pee, relax. There's no pole jocking here. I'm just saying that the character's got a lot of dope stuff going on, and when people need him, he's there and it counts. Like, you see, and sometimes they don't even say it, he's able to pick up on it. So it's just, you see that character and you're just like, man, I like you. Man, like, you good people, Jonathan. Like, if you got some powers, I would be so ecstatic. I'd be so happy if Jonathan got some powers, because I'm telling you, my man, I'm telling you, Superman without the Superman. Lana also does some big things in this episode. Lana is an OG in this episode. She does some very, very big things. It was cool to see what she did and how she stepped up. I was like, okay, go Lana, go Lana, go Lana, go, go Lana, go Lana, go. This episode was also heavily emotional. The feels are there. Ooh, the feels are there. They almost got me. They almost got me. Almost. You almost got a tear out of this rock solid individual. Out of this gangster yours. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Point being is that, the emotions and the feels were there. You get to see, and like, the characters they really hit you at the core of what this show is about in this episode in particular, I think. And I was very impressed with how they did that. This is the most solid Superman thing I've seen in forever, where it's traditional Superman. And I think one of the reasons why it's working is because they did, or they're doing, what I've been saying they should do for a very long time. Superman in the comic books, he's too strong. I feel some of this with the Flash. The only difference is the Flash has to eat. But like, things like with Superman, when you see him punch, or when you see Superboy, right, like, punch reality, and then like, people are saying that Superman is capable of that, or when you see Superman like bench press a planet or whatever, like, I get it. He's super strong or whatever, or he bench presses and juggles 3 planets. It's just like, as good as the character can be, as good as the world around him can be, and all of that stuff, if he's just too strong, you don't feel the consequences. So in this particular show, what they have managed to do very well is they've managed to pair up his powers, or to scale down his powers, so he still feels like Superman. He still feels very super, but it doesn't feel like it solves everything. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like the sun is giving him this unlimited amount of energy. It just looks like he's able to do a lot, but I mean, he gets beaten down a lot. And I know people want to tell me that this happens in the comic books. I know people want to tell me that. But the thing is that from issue to issue, you will see Superman in space punching meteors, or punching the god out of Lex Luthor or something, or he'll punch Lex Luthor, and then the next thing he'll turn around, he'll be struggling to lift a building. And I know that's 2 separate writers, but I feel like there's no mandate at DC to make it stop. Like, there's no cap with Superman at DC to say, okay, this is what he can do. And in this show, paired with their human aspect and paired with that aspect in particular where they have said Superman can only do this, it makes it a very compelling superhero story. I'm telling you, you don't want people who are too overpowered and they're supposed to be heroes, and it's too much. Or it's not even that it's too much. I just think that if you're having a traditional hero, having him have less power or whatever makes it way more impactful and and enjoyable, in my opinion. So what do you think, my Let me know in the comment section down below. Talk to your boy. Are you watching the Superman and Lois? Are you enjoying it? Are you waiting for that finale? Because I feel like I am. This has got me. So let me know in the comment section down below. Talk to your boy. I say it once more. Look at that! You made it to the end of the video. You are spectacular! Now, if you really like this video, I got another one up here. I got a playlist down there, and I got an icon you can click on to subscribe. Remember to ring the bell if you do subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video, because my streaming's gonna be out. Peace!